spy took a sip of alcohol. He was stopped by soldiers at a checkpoint. He quickly pulled out his papers, but one soldier noticed it was a Soviet spy document. The soldier opened it to check if it was genuine. In that instant, the spy subtly switched the papers. The soldier looked puzzled, and the spy calmly told him to check inside. When the soldier saw cash hidden within, he pocketed the money, yet still refused to let him pass. The spy slipped him more cash, and this time, the soldier cheerfully waved him through, even saluting as he passed. Soon, the spy was to be inspected by Hitler himself. Hitler approached, sniffed the spy's hair, checked his ears, and even looked inside his mouth. Finally, he nodded in satisfaction. Because Hitler had banned smoking indoors, the spy had to sneak outside to smoke. He climbed along the wall's edge, only to realize he had forgotten his lighter. Fortunately, a nearby coworker lit his cigarette. This was their secret smoking spot, a hidden corner for Soviet agents to exchange intel. One day, the organization airdropped a decoder to them, but the woman who carried it had no parachute. She hit the ground hard, then quickly used makeup to fix her face. She was stunningly beautiful, and the spy fell for her at first sight. He began pursuing her boldly at work. Eventually, they became lovers, but before marriage, they had to take one unusual test. The woman was blindfolded, and several men stood in a line. She had to find her partner by touch alone. After checking each one, she finally recognized the spy. She leapt into his arms, jumping again and again with joy. She jumped so high that the man could barely hold her, until she soared all the way into space, landed on the moon, and replaced the American flag with a Soviet one. Back on Earth, the Nazis began to suspect the spy's true identity. They sent an agent to interrogate him. The spy smashed a bottle over his head, then struck him with a wooden stick, but the man didn't even flinch. The spy fired his pistol, yet the bullets had no effect. The Nazi agent retaliated fiercely, grabbing the spy and tossing him around. Desperate, the spy used his secret weapon, a drop of poison-laced saliva, and finally brought the man down. Soon after, the spy's lover was captured by Nazi officers. Determined to rescue her, he took a high-ranking Nazi hostage and stormed the interrogation room. The soldiers had no choice but to lower their weapons. But a female officer suddenly pulled bullets from her skirt, then drew 2 pistols. The spy warned her. He knew she had more. She then pulled out grenades, and when told to keep going, she jumped in frustration, and a machine gun suddenly dropped to the floor. Both the officer and the spy were startled. In the chaos, the couple managed to escape, leaving the battlefield and the war behind them.